You know, different positions create different sound effects. And I'm gonna show you what positions you should put a petite woman in so that you can get a full range of moans and excitement that comes from her body. And before I even get started, I have to tell you a very naughty joke that a friend told me years ago. And so let's just prep this whole conversation with this joke. He said to me, Erica, do you know what a woman having sex with a black man sounds like? And I was like, no, why don't you tell me? And he said, it sounds like this. I'm like, it almost sounds like she's taking a shit. He's like, no, it's because she's getting laid with some really thick pipe. And I was like, okay. And he was like, now, do you want to know what a girl sounds like by just a typical average white guy, what it sounds like? I was like, sure, what does that sound like? And he's like, it sounds like this. And I was like, okay. And he said, but do you know, mind you, this is an Asian guy telling me this joke. He said, do you want to know what a woman sounds like when she's having sex with an Asian man? And I said, no, what does a woman sound like with an Asian man? He said, she sounds like this. So when you're with a petite woman, guess what? There are positions that you can put her in where she sounds like, and then there are the positions where she's just like, so let's just get right into it. Listen, one of the things that you can always do before you start making love to a petite woman is to really prepare her down below. And you can do that through just licking her, you know, being very gentle with the licks, not really trying to make her orgasm, but just giving those soft little licks to just kind of warm her up and prepare her for whatever moan you're about to give her. And you know, I have the 5 mistakes that men make when giving oral. If you don't want to mess that experience up so that you can get the proper moaning, then get that free download in the comment section and the description. But after you've licked her, one of a nice position that you can put her in that will make her really excited to feel you is when she's laying on her back. If you just gently slide a pillow underneath her so that you can feel her body, whatever size you are, you can feel her body lifted, and that gives you the perfect angle. Another sexy thing that you can do with a petite woman, and this kind of escalates things a bit, but it's when you lift her up, because she is petite, when she's laying on her back and you can lift her legs while you're in her. You can even pull some of her back off the bed. That can be a really exciting position. Now, I give you a lot of positions in my erotic power positions, 25 of them, that you can experiment and play and put her body in with. But that is a very exciting thing that you can do just to lift her and show her that you're the man, but also let her feel like the petite little lady that she is. This next move is very exciting, and it doesn't necessarily mean that she's going to give you the move, because that pillow move is a move because you're taking a lot in through that position. But if you want an exciting position where she may just sound like but it's exciting because you feel like this Viking to her, is the position is this: when you pick her up and you're holding her, and then you begin to give this to her. If she's really petite, this depends on your size and how strong you are. But that is amazing. When a man can pick, it gives us such Viking vibes. But when she's petite, chances are you can do this. But when you pick her up, it may not give her the orgasm of a lifetime, but it's the novelty of the position. You have put yourself in the place of feeling like a Viking to her. And we like when we feel that very raw, powerful, masculine side of you that comes out during lovemaking. And after you've given her these positions, let's say you want to make her come, but not just yet, because let's be honest, you're so excited to be with her. You can always stop the lovemaking and go back to oral. And that really keeps things exciting for us. Why? Because it's not traditionally what you're supposed to do. Once you're in, you're supposed to come. I don't know who made up those rules, but people make up these rules. But when you stop it in mid-action and then you go back to loving on her petite little body, you can use my tongue magic in the comment section and the description to make that happen. But when you're loving on her body down there, what that does is it elongates the experience of feeling like you are the man who's really devoted to bringing pleasure to her body. And then you finish off in the position that you would love to see her body in. Typically, you might want to see her in doggy style, but that's actually not going to make her come. That's not the position I would recommend to petite woman, but maybe putting her back on the bed and just putting that pillow so that you have better access to her and finishing things off in that position. Now, for those of you who are into those rough sex moves that make her really feel your masculinity while also bringing her pleasure, here's a video all about that. I hope you hit that subscribe button and know that I have a video coming out every Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday. I'll see you there.